Hey guys, welcome back. I have a treat for you today. So it's something definitely not normal for what you've seen so far on this channel. This might, I don't know, in your perspective, might look like a regular impact gun. We'll put this in perspective now for you. I'm 6'4", pretty big guy, got big hands, and I'll just put that kind of in perspective to you, or even this is a little easier. This is my Dr. Pepper bottle, the whole 16.9 ounce Dr. Pepper bottle compared to this. We can see that, yeah, this is a big ass gun. Definitely need to be a man to tote this thing around because it is heavy as shit, I'll tell you that. Just some background of it. I found it, it's been a while now, at a garage sale. Local, old couple that lived down the street from us, and the guy had it. He said it used to be his brother's or brother-in-law's, I forget which one. It's been sitting there. He said it needed a rebuild, so it kind of just sat there. This is I don't know if you can tell by this, it's a Chicago Pneumatic. Not to be confused with Central Pneumatic, the shit Harbor Freight stuff. Chicago Pneumatic has been a pneumatic tool manufacturer for the last like 70 years. Really nice company. Still makes some really good stuff today. This is a 1-inch gun, and this would have been a shit ton of money back in the day when whoever bought it. So whether it be that dude's brother, whoever the dude's brother brought it from, or whatever.
What did you get it for?
Got this for, I want to say, what, $8, something like that.
Yeah.
So it was
broken.
It was a steal, but the guy said, yeah, it was broke. It wasn't going to work. And as you can tell, this thing is a monster. So I mean, it's definitely made to last. Clearly, considering, I'm assuming this is probably made in the 1950s. It has a steel trigger. Why would I even go through it? Has to steel everything except for the body, it looks like. So I'm assuming the body is some sort of aluminum, I would guess. I guess we would probably check that, huh? You can get a magnet and not half-ass it. If I can find a magnet. Yeah, so I'm assuming the body's aluminum is what I would guess. Or zinc, or anything that's not magnetic. Clearly not stainless steel. The back, oh shit, this thing's heavy. So the back, of course, it is part number 793-SH. This is the Chicago Pneumatic sign, not part of the code, of course. It's an air wrench, Chicago Pneumatic. Very ironic. Chicago Pneumatic, New York, New York. So very interesting, considering you'd think, maybe Chicago Pneumatic is stationed in Chicago, Illinois, and maybe not New York, New York. But nonetheless, there it is. And then serial number is A9444. So really cool gun. The fasteners on the back here are hex keys. Overall, just a super cool gun. So when I bought this thing, I came home, hooked up to my compressor. Of course, I have a baby fitting on here because that's what all my hoses are. But it worked for testing it out, see if it would work. Easily could tell right away that the seals on this were shit. The problem with this, now correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know something that I don't know, please leave in the comments. I have no clue where to find a repair kit for this. I looked everywhere, looked on Chicago Pneumatic's website, couldn't find jack shit for it. So I did my best. I went in there, cleaned out the seals a little bit, maybe that would help. And then it ran. Now it still leaks, doesn't run to its full potential, of course, even on the baby line, but it runs. Yeah, might as well show you guys, right? I figure that's what you're here for. So if we hook it up to the air compressor, oh Jesus Christ. So now it's not nearly as loud as you're gonna think it's gonna be. So, not bad. So, if you can tell, now you probably can't because the camera's not going to be that impressive, I wouldn't think. But this seal in the back, this main seal in the back is where it's leaking. So this seal is where it's leaking. And it's a real shame because it is a cool gun. Now, will I ever use this thing ever in my life? That's probably going to be a hard no. I mean, I don't see what the hell I would need. This is excuse me, not a half inch. This is an inch drive. Don't even own an inch drive socket, let alone have a use for it, anything. But I think it's super, super neat.
Can't pass up for $8.
Yeah, exactly. For $8, I think that it's definitely a steal. And it's funny because even though it's leaking and this is a baby hose for it, I mean, you can see I'll just pull the trigger without moving the gun itself and kind of show you. Here, I guess we can't go that way because there's no space to go that way. So how much torque this thing has, even though it's leaking, even though it doesn't have enough air, that it's moving itself is just fantastic. And considering this thing probably weighs, I would assume 30 pounds, 35 pounds, something like that. Probably 30 pounds, I would assume. For it to be moving is impressive on its own. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. If you guys have any information on where I can find a repair kit, or if anybody has one, leave in the comments. I would love to repair this thing, get it going in its former glory. You know, sanding this down maybe, painting it back to its original light blue. Yeah, so you guys have information on it, any questions on it, any ideas for future videos, put it in the comments, and I'll see you next time.